Hi, Matthew. I think you have picked three interesting bags. Let me find them here. Um, I like the idea of the last two bags in particular. That a little bit of the graphic breaks the rectangular form of the bag. I think that that makes it really interesting. Gives what's expected, the rectangular bag, this extra dynamic, and it I think just that little bit makes it exciting. The first bag's okay. The rectangular sides or angled sides, I think, make it a little bit different than traditional bags, and then you have something happening on the sides, but I can't quite read your handwriting. So that's your drawings are good. They give a decent idea of how the bags look, how they function, what they look like from different angles. The general presentation, though, could be improved. These are presentation drawings. They would be shown to clients, and they should be as neat and professional as possible. So that includes really carefully lettered words, ruled words, straight lines, ruled lines, a sense of composition on the page. So you have your notes are decent, but they're messy, somewhat hard to read. Your handwriting should be improved, and the general presentation here could be stronger. So I think you have the elements in the drawings to make it really strong, but I don't think that it's been followed through all the way. I think your ideas are good fun, Kristen. You've done a good job on the drawings. They allow me to understand what it is that you're suggesting to do with the bags. It doesn't exactly um, uh, match up, particularly the tie, the side view from the front view. The side view is missing the top knot, but um, I think that that's fairly easy to fix. The ideas that you picked, I think, are interesting. They're fun forms. They should reflect what the product is going into it. The last one I like for the same reason I liked Matthew's, and that's just that little bit of the graphic actually turning it into an object by breaking the rectangular form of the bag is pretty interesting. You have good notes that let us understand what's going on with your bags. My only suggestion here is that you put your notes on horizontal ruled lines to make it even neater. And again, these are presentation drawings. You want them to be as professional and well crafted as possible to show the client. You want the client to know that you're going to do a highly professional job for them, and having your text on straight lines is important to give that impression. So good work. Pretty impressed with your ideas, and beyond that little bit about using a ruler, I think you've done a fine job. I like them, Laurie. You have uh, three really different ideas here. The jewelry store bag, I think, is interesting. Um, One, because you have the kind of clear windows, so people can be impressed by what it is that you bought. I think that that's a fine idea. The bassinet bag, I think, is appropriate. It's simple. You have the um, top added to it, which transforms basically a rectangular bag into something more interesting than that. I do like the popcorn bag. I'm not sure about a DV store being a high-end store. DVDs are generally all priced the same, and they don't make gold-plated DVDs or anything like that. So I'm somewhat oh, I don't know what the right word is, but don't know that that would be considered a high-end store. But I do like the bag quite a lot. Your presentations are good, straightforward, as I suggested to others. Ruled lines for your text. You have very straight handwriting, but I think maybe even a ruler, ruled lines very lightly would help in the presentation. You're to the point that I think you could also think about hierarchy in your composition, so and composing them on the page in a way that would make sense. So having a headline and then subtext and all that kind of stuff, so that some things are bigger than others. Some of the text is bigger to draw attention to certain things. And finally, you don't have the sizes listed, so I don't know how big these are. So if you get a chance, post a note in the classroom and tell us how big these bags are. Thanks. Hi, Claire. I think you have done a fantastic presentation here. You've taken the time to do beautiful drawings, laid them out either in, I would guess, Photoshop, typeset your text, and done a little bit with hierarchy and composition, those kinds of things. I think that it's all three of them look quite professional, and I think they're very well done. But I do think that they missed the mark in shopping bags. Particularly the cosmetic pack to go. The idea was that you would get a shopping bag, kind of a nice, interesting shopping bag based to put your purchases in if you spent a considerable amount of money at a high-end store. And what you have seemed to have presented were bags that had alternate purposes, particularly the cosmetic bag. And it's designed specifically to hold cosmetics, but it wouldn't be a bag that you would take product away from in the store. The baby bag, I think, is what the second one is, a similar purpose. The one that seems that it might fit the idea of a shopping bag is the swimwear boutique suit bag, which you'd be able to put your purchase into as you leave the store. But I hate to give you a hard time on missing the point of the project, because your drawings and presentations are so well done. One thing that I think is important to include that I can't find on them are sizes. I do not know what size these are, which would make them important. Which is an important detail. I can figure out, basically what size the baby bag is, but the cosmetic one and the swimwear one, I think would benefit by us knowing what size it is. So, fantastic presentations.